Ding,
Old
ding,
men.
ding.
That we do something more important like saving Thylea. What do you think about that?
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
All right, does anybody remember what the hell is happening over here? We'll start from there. What's happening, guys?
So we've got our big blemishes, the eyes in the centre of the chest guys, and a chained up, very large mermec.
Not
I
large,
think
normal
communicated.
size. But it's the queen. It's the queen
Yeah,
would have been
who'd communicated with at least one of us and saying, "Save me" or "Free me" or something rather like that. Yes, and then we'd rolled into order there, and I think Svenpur was going to be the first to act.
I think Svenpur is act. So you got two blemishes, these one-eyed giants, Svenpur and the queen. The queen is begging you to free her. And I think I'll remind you that your mind goes back to the island when you found the mermaids and you kind of released them. And you're not sure now in hindsight, I think, whether or not that was a good idea because they're very, very, very fast learners. Like they were building a ship based on the configuration of the Ultros. So, keeping all that in mind, Svenpur, what would you like to do?
Untangle.
Untangle? Oh, okay. So against the two blemishes, we'll get them to make some strength saving throws. That's an interesting start. Now, these guys are, of course, rather beefy. So we'll see. They've got a 6 to their strength saves. And they roll an 18 and a 10. So we'll say the one on the right becomes entangled. Put a web on him. And what does entangle actually do there, Riley?
It's difficult terrain, and they're restrained. Strength saving throw.
Okay, so I assume they get a strength saving throw at the end of their turn. Okay, great. So
And it's a 20-foot square. Does it persist? Like, do we have to watch out for it moving around?
No.
No.
Well, yeah.
let's look it up just to be sure.
So it's difficult terrain, but I'm only getting like the corner bit.
Oh, right, yeah.
And so we're trying to kill these two blemishes, I presume?
Not necessarily, but I'm just making sure that it's harder for them to kill us.
Yeah. We could try to see eye to eye with them.
I see what you did there.
So this here is a difficult terrain. And the thing is, he maintains restraint, but he needs to make an actual action to try and get out of it. Creature restraint. Yeah, must use his action, so that's extra annoying. Okay, cool. So the entangle goes down. That's a concentration by Svenpur, and an excellent start to the combat. You go, let us go, you smash you for the glory of Sydon. And you also hear the queen ping through all of your minds. Set me free, I am the queen. Set me free. And if that's your turn,
I'll hit him with some halo of spores. The free one.
Okay. So it's a constitution saving throw by the blemish. Plus 6 to this as well. Rolls a 17.
That's enough.
Okay, cool.
Got good eyes, but you don't got good noses. Can't smell this.
And, sorry, we forgot Anomia.
Yes, point of order. You short rested Anomia, which is very lovely of you. Did you are all the features and all that reset, or did you use action surge and short second wind and stuff like that last time, or?
I don't think he did.
No, so I assume you have second wind and action surges available, do you?
Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna be like, "Hello, boys," and move in. I see no reason not to stay exactly where I am, because maybe I'll come up here, and these blemishes, are they monstrosities?
Mechanically, they're giants.
Mechanically, they're giants. I love that. Right. I'm gonna make an attack against this fella with the Axe of Xander.
So Xander hits.
Excellent.
Plus 3d6.
Plus 3d6.
Ooh, terrible roll.
Terrible roll.
Roger twos.
And bonus action. Oh, second attack. Second attack. Terrible second attack.
Terrible second attack that swings and a miss.
Swings and a miss. And so bonus action. Bonus action. Amazonian battle cry. Ah, la, 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 la.
Cool.
Remind us what that does again.
We can pull it up. Features and traits. Amazonian battle cry.
Is it advantage to allies or something?
No, it's like a mini rage. It's not on my sheet. I'll pull it up in the rule book and let you know. But that's in my turn.
Okay, so nice solid blow. Particles, what have you got?
What have I got? I am going to cast a bless. What the hell? I can buff people for a change.
Oh, wow.
Who are you blessing?
So I'll bless. Damas.
Oh, thank you.
So I think because he's yet to act, might as well be Senpur and Anomia as well, so I can concentrate on that. And I will step back one space, just there. Yeah. Yep, that's me.
You were there, right?
Yep.
10-foot reach creature swings his just reaches out a massive hand and tries to grab you. And he rolls a natural one, so here we go. We'll work out an there.
Get away! Get away!
Okay, yep, so well dodged. And Bless is up. This doesn't like being restrained. But an action to break free. It's going to try and break free by making another strength saving throw, using his action to do that. And I think a 25 is going to succeed. So he breaks through the entangle spell, but on the plus side, that's his action to do it. So that's his turn. Okay. The Murmix Quetus, release me. I can bring one of my mermaids as an ally, but you must release me. Damas.
I'm going to pull out my big guns, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast a little spell I call Sunbeam.
Oh, Sunbeam.
Boom. And so I'm going to cast it in the line to that guy and then that guy. And do you want me to bring it up on the old VTT, do you?
Well, let's get the Constitution
I would love to see it.
So the one on the left rolls a 25. The one on the right rolls a 22.
So they take half damage.
They sure do, as you're concentrating on that. It's half of 25, and D&D speak is 17.
Half of 35 is 17, yep.
Yeah, D&D speak. Creature in a line on a success.
And then nothing else happens.
But you can do it again.
Well,
You've got to concentrate.
Oh,
yeah.
It would have been so good to blind those guys, bro.
I know.
They've only got one eye. They've already got poor depth perception. Let's not make it worse.
To be fine. They're hopefully not going to squeeze past miss. Yeah, I was hoping to blind at least one of them, as well as do some big
They
damage.
should get disadvantage on their save because they got such a big one eye.
Yeah, I know.
I think so, but not.
No. DM says no. Computer says no. Oh, blame us.
Let's go on with this. Let's reset that. Okay, so the Blemis, having been sunbeamed, he sees Anomia there. And he says,
G'day, mate.
Friends. And he's going to try and grab you.
Mm-hmm.
Just put a big fist. Rolls a 27. I don't think you do much about that. And you take 16 points of damage. And
27. Well, I mean, what is it? A strength save or?
That's to hit.
The hit.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's back roll.
I thought it was a grapple.
Well, it's a special thing. If they hit, they get to grapple you.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
How he hits you, baby, one more time.
You beat the Kit Kats, please.
Oh, the target is large. Oh no, you're actually restrained. That's worse. Oof.
Automatically restrained.
Yeah, automatically restrained. And he's going to grab you by the ankle, Anomia, and he's going to throw you at Damas.
What?
That's a dirty 20. Assume that hits.
Oi.
Oh,
Yeah, it sure does.
Well,
Sure does. Dirty.
That's for Anomia. So Anomia, you get boom
Oh.
thrown over there. You both take 16 points of damage, Damas and Anomia. You're no longer strained, Anomia. But Damas, can you fail these concentration saving throws?
Was
Well,
that
I've
damage?
got it.
16 both times, coincidentally, so you take a total of 32.
I take 32.
Yes.
Is it bludgeoning? Because that Amazonian battle cry gives me resistance to physical damage.
It is bludgeoning, so feel free to reduce that to 16.
Very good.
And Damas, can you fail a DC 10 con save?
Well, I've got 8, and so +1 is 10. So no, because I've got the bless plus I've got the other things. So no, I can't.
Okay. Cool. So unless you get a massive amount of damage, we'll just assume you're concentrating. Svenper, feeling a little blessed. What do you do?
I'm gonna reach out and blindness on
Okay.
saving.
That will drop your entangle. Is that all right?
Well, they already escaped it, so yeah.
Okay. So blindness, a con save once again. Which one, the left one or the right one?
The one right in front of us.
Okay, con save. Yeah, you get a manage to poke it right in the eye and it says, "Oh, where did everybody go? I shall smash you, I will smash you." So this one's blinded. You are concentrating that in Svenbrook.
And then I'm going to rabbit hop just over here.
Okay,
That'll be the end of my turn.
cool. Anomia, being thrown around
Yeah.
like a rag doll. What do you do?
I'm going to. Shit. I'm going to.
That's not going to help.
I'm going to throw my chakram, but the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to quit out of. Fuck.
Where's your mechanical friend?
Oh yeah, old mate.
It's around here somewhere.
Gabby. Gabby should be around there somewhere.
There's Gabby. Yeah, I'll roll Gabby into initiative. Gabby's a 9.
Excellent. Okay, Gabby can
Gabby's a 10.
kill for now. But I'm going to use my chakram technique and throw my chakram at old mate who is blinded.
Ooh.
So at advantage.
At advantage, actions.
So it's a dexterity save. Not very dexterous. They fail the dex save.
Well, if they hit, the other creatures within 10 feet of them have to make a dex save. So, yeah.
Okay.
And in which case, they all take the same damage as the first one. If they 18 hit,
18 does hit, and they both fail their
Yeah.
dex saves.
oh, sorry, that was the wrong button. It's been a while, boys.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so they both take that
Okay.
damage from all the way back over here.
Mm.
Someone else can be in the front lines now. I'm just tracking my thing.
Yeah, about that, you've got. Yeah, okay.
So that's your first attack, Anomia.
Yeah, first attack, second attack, same thing. Actually, no, second attack. Come on, Vinny. Come on, mate.
Yeah.
Run back in. Have a bit of a go with the old
XD.
Xander, which is yapping at me like, give me at him, let me at him.
Did you get your bless? It hits even without bless.
Even without bless.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Boom. 13 plus
3d6.
That's better.
Oh, stop hurting me. You'll smash you first, turn you into pulp.
No, you stay right there. But I'm going to throw my voice to somewhere else, so he doesn't hear me. He doesn't understand.
What?
And actually, in that vein, I'm going to continue moving to here, so that I'm not where I was when I hit him.
Oh.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens with the blind blemish. Interesting move. Okay, Particles.
Firebolts, I think, to the front blinded one. Is it just a straight roll?
I know at advantage. He doesn't see it coming. 18 hits.
Whoosh. That's a good
Ooh.
roll.
He recoils back. That is an excellent roll. Okay, Particles.
Yeah.
Very nice. Blemis comes and hovers over the top of Anomia. I don't like you. Oh, gosh,
Okay, mate.
smash. Tries to grab you. Rolls a natural 20. For
Oh.
24 points of damage. And he's got you by the ankles once again. And much like the Hulk did to Loki in Avengers, he just picks you up and smashes you onto the ground. This will be an automatic hit because he's got you. You can't get out of it.
Yeah. Restrained, yeah.
And you take 3d8 plus 6 bludgeoning damage. So 21 points of bludgeoning damage as he smashes you down on the ground. And that should surely be halved, by the way.
No.
One round.
That rage ends when I take damage. It's like a little mini rage.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And
So
it's
the
still-
first time you get a buy, but the rest is no good.
Okay, so yeah, very much Hulk smash on Loki, and he's still got you by the ankles, by the way, Anomia. Damus, what do you got?
I'm gonna drop down here because this bottom one is he still blinded? This bottom one?
Yeah.
Hard-
Bottom one is the bottom.
Yeah, he is blinded.
yeah.
That's a little difficult to sell.
Cool. So so he doesn't. Yeah.
The one
So I'm just going to
who's
move down here to get my line because I can't shape it around people, and
Sure.
just do another one of my good old spell sixes, sunbeams on the pair of them.
And they're all a 10 and a 15, which I think will both fail.
Both fail, so now they're both blinded, and they both take 23 radiant damage.
Do they get saves to become unblinded?
I put it up before. It didn't say so, but sunbeam until the spell ends. No, blinded condition until the start of your next turn. Okay.
Okay, cool. So they'll be blind for a little while. Well, this one's going to be
Yep,
blind
and
for a
then-
longer time, of course.
Yeah, of course, because he's got the original blind. But then I back off again, and no, I don't need to heal Anomia yet. Sorry. That's me.
Yeah.
Okay, Gabby.
Gabby. Where's Gabby at?
Yeah, well, Gabby's there.
Because I'm. Oh yeah, cool. Gabby is going to. Not that. Gabby is going to the Anomia and be like, and fly in, and on her way through this way, she's going to make a talon attack on this guy, which is did it roll?
2,
Which is a terrible roll.
but he's blinded,
Terrible
so he
roll.
could roll again. It's an advantage.
Oh, excellent. Another terrible roll. Gabby is pretty bad. Gabby has
Gabby,
been pretty bad. So she is going to stay right there then, and be like, "Sorry, Anomia. Oh, it's a bit fucked."
Blemis says, "Hey, where did everybody go?" And the other guy says, "Oh, I don't know. I've got no idea. Hey, I got this lady upside down," and kind of swings it around, and you smack into this Blem. Says, "Oh, okay. Let me go. I got it." And she tries to smack you as you blinded, but You notice both this one in particular is getting very angry and very frustrated. So for reasons, this is going to be a straight roll, not an advantage, or just a straight roll. And 23 and 27. My goodness. He just punches you like a punching bag as the other person holds it, and you go with 27 points of bludgeoning damage. that cheers them up a little bit. All right, Svenfer.
They get to try and be unblind. Con save.
Okay, con save 23. All right, he becomes unblinded.
It doesn't become unblinded though, because I've blinded him from my condition, so he'll become unblinded at the start of my turn.
Okay, so we'll leave him blinded for now, but good looking at Riley. Okay, what you got, Riley?
Around the corner. So yeah, Nomi is not looking very good.
Oh, I'm looking quite terrible.
Let's keep you in the fight with a 3rd level healing word. Should keep you in for one more turn.
Nice.
Thank you, sir.
Well.
Oh, that will keep me in the fight, I think.
Alright, and then... yeah, I'll give it a chuck. I'll chuck my Halo of Spores over here.
Okay, so con
That's
save.
con save for both of them.
19 for the first one and 21 for the next one.
Darn, these guys really don't have any noses. That smell my stink.
Have you seen the image? They don't have any noses. They're all eyes. They're all eye.
They're all eye, indeed. Okay, so
that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, cool. Anomia, you're held up upside down as these creatures use you like a punching bag.
Excellent. Okay, I'm going to level my. I've been whacked. I've been whacked around quite a bit, but I'm going to level my senses and level my temper and use my voice in a very particular way to command.
This guy here is the one that's got you grappled.
Yeah, I'm going to command him to drop me.
Okay, now strength and constitution are what they're good at. Wisdom is not what they're good at. So they need a 17 on the dice, and they're all a 6 on the dice. So they're
excellent.
So yeah, you get dropped.
Yep, I'm dropped. Okay, I will action surge and attack the guy below, the one who's got no health.
Yep.
With the axe of Xander at advantage still, I imagine.
You're still blinded.
Yep. No natural 20 for a critical hit, but that will be enough for one of these, plus some of these.
Oh, he's looking very bad.
Looking very bad. Okay. Ooh. No, my bonus action stuff doesn't work because I'm wielding the axe of Xander. So, and I've already cast a spell this turn, so I can't cast the bonus action spell. So even if I had one, I will.
Get another attack from action surge.
He used his action.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I still do have another attack.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. At advantage. At advantage!
12 will miss. You got bless in your back pocket just in case, but it is not needed as that hits. Yeah, you can roll more dice if you like, but it's on 8 hit points. Stop, Robert! see me! I can't see you! Oh! He lands with a thump on the ground.
Yeah. And okay. For my movement, I'll move up to here. So I haven't moved out of this guy's range, which might be stupid. But I'm next to the Mermac Queen, and from a bonus action, I would like to ask her, what are you going to do for us if we let you out?
Send some of my loyal servants to aid you.
Okay, we'll think about that. And that's the end of the turn.
Okay, Particles.
Okay. I think that firebolt worked awfully well last time, so saving on spell slots. It's still blinded, correct?
Yep, still blinded. Not for much longer, but still blinded. 25 definitely hits.
Right. Oops. Whoosh.
Wow, those firebolts are coming into it. Okay, great firebolt. The blinded thing is having a really bad day. But is that the end of your turn, Blemis? Blemis. Sorry, Particles.
I'm going to move a little bit closer to there.
Oh, yeah.
Am I in your way? I don't think I'm in your way.
Yeah, I think you're a little bit in my way because I'm trying to stay out of its reach.
You can be in Gabby's square because she's tiny.
True.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's just that's got 10 foot of reach. Yeah, if you go there, that's awesome. That's cool.
Yep.
Thanks, Particles.
You can also be on my square because I'm small.
Yeah.
There we go. The Blemis is still blinded?
Until the start of my turn.
Okay, so in that case, doesn't have much of an option. It's going to try and pick up Anomia again. At disadvantage. I know you got a straight roll for reasons. And a dirty 20. So you take 11 bludgeoning. And once again, it's got you grappled. Restrained, in fact. And it does another Hulk move. The next one will automatically hit. Doesn't automatically roll for me, though. This picks you up and smashes you down for 3d8 plus 6 bludgeoning damage. 22.
Yeah, I'm down.
Cool.
This limp body of Anomia is held in the grips of this massive creature. And the Mermaid's Queen says, "Come on, free me. I will send my servants to aid in your quest." Damas!
As I go down, I just have this thought, where the fuck is that rogue?
Apparently he's marking exams.
Okay. I am going to go down to here. Can I see... Oh, there you are. Anomia. So, because I've already cast this, just getting clarification, Malcolm. Because I've already cast it, it's not counted as me casting the spell, it's just me activating the spell. Would that be right? You can take... yeah, so until the spell ends, I can take an action to create a new line of radiance. A magic action to create.
I'd say you're not casting a spell, so that's fine. So if you want to cast a spell...
Yeah, sweet.
That's fine.
So I'm going to cast a bonus action healing word to good old mate over there.
Oh, bro, I'll still for the rest of the fight.
No, I want you up here. Here you go. So that's 8, plus you get my 5, I think, or another 6 or something like that. Hold on, I'll just tell you soon. In the meantime, I'm going to do that other thing. Sunbeam, so... Boom. Oh, that's such a shit roll. But anyway.
And he makes the save as well, so I think that'll unblind him. And he takes 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage, that's okay. and I'll find out what bonus HP you get, Vinny, really quickly. Thanks. That's my turn. The HP bonus.
But now he can see, right?
Yep, he can certainly see.
With the limp form of Anomia in his grasp, he's just going to smash her face into the ground.
+5, Vinny.
You take 27
It's not his
points of
turn.
damage.
It's not his turn.
What? What am I doing?
No.
Oh, I ignore everything I
Gabby's
just
turn.
said. Everything. I don't know why I'm jumping turns. Yes,
I know.
Gabby.
I mean, it didn't happen, but I know what you wanted to happen, Malcolm. And it.
So I was sitting up, gotta go smash Particles after this, but yep, gotta play by the rules. Okay, Gabby.
Okay. Gabby swings past and is like, "Oh, I've sorted it out this time, Anomia," and makes a talon attack, which will be this +4.
Not at advantage, and a 19 hits.
19 hits. Excellent. Excellent. So that is 1d6 slashing, 1d6. But due to her distracting nuisance, when he's hit with the talon attack, he gets no more. He can't take opportunity attacks for until the beginning of its next turn.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Mechanical bird buzzing around him, getting.
Yeah. And so Gabby flies off back this way, and that's the end of her turn. Of its turn. Her turn.
Svenpro, you can. Yeah, okay, what do you do, Svenpro?
Blindness.
Is that?
Blindness.
Blindness.
Oh, blindness.
Con save.
Sorry. Con save. Okay, these are 17, which I think will pass. 17?
Unfortunately, yes.
You got +6.
Is that save or suck?
Really can't be half blinded. Well, mind you, maybe these guys can be half blinded. Maybe they're already half blind.
Oh, hello, spores.
Con save 19. Yeah, the con saves are good. Aotearoa still held upside down by the leg. What do you do?
Held upside down by the leg. I'm going to. I'm gonna escape that. No, yeah. Command again, I reckon. That works quite well.
Wisdom save. It rolls a 2. So it definitely drops you.
Yep, okay. Drops me. I retreat back to here to hang out with the boys. And so action, move. Yeah, I'm going to retreat kind of back there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
With Gabby, story-wise, still buzzing around his face, there are no attacks of opportunity, so you escape rather easily. Nice.
Yeah. And just have a breather. Just so you can take a little breather. And pat these guys in the back and say, "It's all yours, boys. It's all yours. Enjoy."
I'm glad that you've become more. I'm glad you've become more progressive, and you're thinking about the value of a man.
Well, I always think, if you don't give your underlings a chance to grow, then they'll never grow, and you'll never have these grown underlings. Yeah.
Oh, frontline Particles, what do you do? Particles muted. You're muted, frontline
Particles
Particles.
running in.
Yeah, all right. You egged me on with all that feminist theory there. So I'm rushed in, and I'm going to slap him with the shocking grasp. No, he's not blinded this time, though, right?
Correct.
So it's just
No.
a straight roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Boosh. Boosh.
Yep, that hits. And of course, no reaction as you light him up with a bit of lightning.
Yep. So that would have zapped him anyway. To get out of the way of Damus, I will then move back into the corner there.
All right, so
Done.
you zap him, he gets lit up, and he says, "I do like this. It's puny little man." And for various reasons, he's going to attack you at advantage. Particles does a 17 hit.
Yes, I believe so, yes.
Yep, so first of all, you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage, and you too are held upside down by the leg. And he's going to drag you over here, drag you along with him. And then, because it's funny, he's going to throw you at Anomia. So, at advantage, because he's got you by the short and curlies, and that does a 25, I imagine will hit. And you both take, oh, it's a terrible roll, 12 points of damage.
That's it. Do you stay up,
Yep.
Vinny?
Yep.
Oh,
2 hit
awesome.
points there. 2 hit points.
There
Yeah.
we go. There we go.
So mechanically you get thrown over there. Then he takes a step forward. And
Hey, Davis, I didn't think he was going to take me seriously when I said you guys got it. Like that was hectic. Like I gotta watch out. How persuasive I can be.
the Mermaid Queen continues to ask you to free her. She's not begging, she's just demanding. She's demanding that you free her.
Yeah,
Damas.
we hear you, but no, that's not going to happen. All right, bang! I fire my thing again. Boomfa, let's see it. My level 6.
Rolls an 11.
Boom.
So he's blinded.
Oh, cool. So it takes all of this, and he's blinded. 26.
Stop picking on me. Yeah, he's blinded. And
And
he's
I'm going to, because that's until the start of my next turn. I might go over one. Can I sneak past him to here?
no.
Yes.
Nope.
No, he's
a
blocked
big
it.
boy.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. Okay, all right. Well, then I'm just going to go back off to here.
Well, he is blinded, and you need to be able to see things to do opportunity attacks. So easy enough
Yep.
to avoid the opportunity attack. Gabby, looking much healthier than your master. What does Gabby do?
Gabby will. Do a piercing screech, emitting a ear-splitting cry directed at one creature of my choice. The target must succeed on a DC 10 Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage, which I reckon he'll. But he's gonna make it. But
Rolled a 22. Well, rolled a 16 plus 6 is 22.
that's Gabby's turn.
Oh, okay, cool. Svenfer.
I think I might actually do some damage this turn.
Awesome.
I'll move up and poison spray.
Poison
Nope, I didn't need to do that.
Well, let's
Is that
see.
con saving?
Well, it's plus 6. The rolls are 14, so 18 does. Yeah, nice. Finally kicks in 18 points of poison, and he's vomiting and blinded and bleeding. It's a bad day for this guy.
And poisoned.
Poisoned as well. Okay. All right. Okay, nice move, Super. Yeah.
Halo of Spores while we're at it. Let's see if I can finish him.
Come on.
He rolls a 20. It's not quite. A dirty 20, in fact.
You silly, big-eyed bughead.
Now, is Anomia brave enough to finish him? Oh, there we go. I like to see that.
Yeah.
You dickhead.
He's not going to survive this, so roll if you like, but I want to know.
How do you want to do this?
It's not. It's kind of when Anomia is wielding the axe of Xander, because she's not as big as Oko. It looked big when Oko was wielding it. It looks ludicrous when Anomia is wielding it, but when she's wielding against giants, it kind of moves in front of her, and she's kind of hanging on as the axe reaches out to strike this creature. And what would have been a hit turns into a massive hit as the axe almost kind of vibrates, turns into like a power saw through this gigantic creature.
Ah, there we go. Beautiful. And the creature is in many parts as you destroy it.
Yeah.
You stop. Take a moment. And the Queen says, well, I am ready to be released.
I appreciate that you want to be released. I gather that, and we've had a good friend of ours, Bugbear or whatever he's called. A very good friend. I know his name. Do you know about our mate who's been travelling with us?
Oatbug.
Boatbug, that's the one. Thank you, Particles. You know Boatbug by any chance?
I do not refer to him as Boatbug. We share the same consciousness, or the creature you identify as Boatbug, indeed. But there are complications.
How so? Please explain.
You massacred many of us. Over here, there's a whole lot of my people dead.
I am well aware of that, and that was a terrible, tragic mistake, and we did not wish for that to happen. And unfortunately, an over-keen individual in our party, overly keen, sort of tried to take them out. Not them out, but the others, and injured them, and then they all started attacking us. And you see, but that's the thing. Like, we don't quite understand you or your logic or anything. And so as a result, I don't know what to do.
Well, the Queen, the Mermac Queen, Boatbug Queen, hive mind thing. You say it's complicated. How does this complicate things? Some of you are dead. Some of you are alive. You are alive. Some of you are dead. Like, in your conception, what has changed?
It is regretful what happened in the forge that makes the Gorgons. The mistakes were made, but people were still killed. You showed no mercy, no restraint. Free me, all will be forgiven. The mermaids that have allied with Sydon will no longer be allied with Sydon. The only reason they've allied is they have me captured as queen. So, release the queen, release Sydon's allies. It's a win-win situation.
You share the consciousness. How many Murmecs are allied with Sydon, if you wouldn't mind me asking?
About 30?
Oh. Now, one question. Would you perhaps be willing to, if everyone else is okay with this, but would you perhaps be willing to lend your assistance to our side, perhaps? Maybe?
Oh. I can take my people. We need to leave this place. This battle is not ours. We need to go. I can leave you one of my elite warriors to fight on your side, but I cannot commit to this.
Okay.
Sorry,
go past, please.
So, are you familiar with the oaths that stand in this land? And are you aware of what happens to oath breakers?
We are aware of oaths. We have learned much just being around you people. We are familiar. We didn't feel bound.
So you know how seriously we take oaths.
Yes.
So if we were to swear an oath unto you, and you were to swear an oath unto us, you would understand the importance and the gravity of what an oath means.
I hear you're about to make a deal, I suspect.
So if you are aware of us, there is a coming conflict, and we wish to avoid conflict, and we wish to protect all of the peoples of Thyleia. And you are peoples of Thyleia, and there is an island that we found, which is an island of Murmecs, which is a homeland unto you, which you are welcome to return to. And perhaps if we were to swear an oath, because I believe it was quite a small island, perhaps there is another island which, in the fairness, that if you chose not to intervene on Sydon's side, that perhaps we could grant you lordship of that island, that as to rule as you see fit, and freedom.
Number one, the island that we came from was not a home, it was a prison. And secondly, is this an island that you have to give?
Well, it seems that Lord Sydon, depending on how the conflict goes, may no longer be in possession of this island.
Ooh. That is an interesting offer.
And you would have dominion over this island, not as a prison, but for your own use.
A new beginning for your people.
The deal is, we take the island and we don't get involved in the conflict.
That would be the case, but because of the nature of conflicts, and perhaps you have learnt that some people are not to be trusted, and we, of course, are people, the peoples of Thyleia. We wish you to know, because no doubt Boatbug will have informed you of this. That's why we wish to have the oath to say that we would leave you in peace, and you would leave the other peoples of Thyleia in peace.
A new oath of peace between our peoples.
But one for all times.
Of course, it goes without saying, but you will release me, of course.
Once we have the oath from you, then I think, if in consultation with my fellow heroes here, I think that would be the best outcome for all, that we could guarantee that you would have your freedom, upon the defeat of Sydon. If Sydon is not freed, then he is much an enemy to you as he is to us.
All right.
I would hope in the fullness of time that you would trade with the other peoples of Sydon and share your expertise and trade with them and live in harmony.
So you're asking for a lifelong commitment from us not to attack our enemies. What if the enemies attack us? We'll be theoretically, vulnerable.
No, because we're guaranteeing that this part here, this place here, should be yours.
Perpetuity.
And I believe at least we could bring you in contact with the gods of Thylea, and have their oaths to also add you to their pantheon.
Well, now you are making deals that you're not in a position to make. You are not gods.
No, but
you do not speak for the gods.
No, but we can bring the gods to you to negotiate this. But first, we would have at least the oath of peace for you. Do you see how we might work this, fellow players?
Yeah.
Yes,
There should be a place for. Okobolo told us that certainly there is no place for the slavery of the Minotaur peoples, and that they should be free. We have met the centaurs and learned of their aspirations to run across the open steppe, and they should be allowed to do so without being forced to give their lives in vain battles between the Titans and the gods.
And that same thing would be said to you. We want the freedom of all the peoples. So any form of tyranny or enmity between people, yes. No, I agree wholeheartedly.
Certainly, my people have seen what it is to be barracked on an island and lose contact with the outside world. It does no good for our culture. It does no good for us. And I say that this, in a good show of faith from you and from us, would be the stepping stone that we need to create possibly a lasting future of peace between all peoples. And if you would come to the table with this good faith, I believe that's the only way for a true future for us. Queen.
The proposal, as I see it, I pull my forces back that are allied with Sydon. They will no longer be allies. We promise to maintain a peace between us and you, the heroes of Thylea. You cannot make promises for any of the gods or any of the peoples, but perhaps you're right, Anomia. This could be a stepping stone, the first act of good faith. Because you do not speak for the people of Thylea.
No, but we could speak for we can speak on behalf and get you in contact with the leaders of some of the major cities. So the Queen of Mitros, the King of Astoria. Certainly, perhaps some sort of council then where you should be able to negotiate and deal with your grievances. Perhaps some sort of Nations United Council.
In the past, your people have been dealt with from a place of fear, and it is understandable that you would have some fear in your heart about how you're going to be dealt with. But I say at this, the dawning of possibly a new age of peace across Thylea, that we need to put that fear away from our hearts and not carry it into the future. For that might be the only way, the only path.
These terms I can agree to. you release me, my mermix will be...
Too soon?
Too soon, yeah. Alright. Well, free me. I will call back my troops. And, I guess good luck killing Sydon.
Right. So we need to. Do we need to contact Kyra and formalize an oath, or is that something that we can all forswear here? Does there need to be paperwork for this?
I think we can forswear it by this as a mechanical thing, Malcolm. I think we can cause an oath to be sworn without the need of.
So yes.
So as you make this oath, or the I can't physically fit them all in this room. I just assume that there's so many mermaids in there that you can't move now,
Wow.
as they are no longer under Sydon's reign.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. Well. Do we think that's so? We've it's somewhat neutralized Sydon's sister wife.
Yeah.
We have at least placated one of his allies into neutrality. The Amazons also are in neutrality, so at least they're no longer going to side with him due to their puppet queen.
Yep.
So while our list of allies does not grow strong, our list of enemies does grow thin.
Mm-hmm. But, I do have one request of you, if you wouldn't mind. Just in the interest, like we don't want to put you in harm's way or anything like that. But perhaps, like we grow weak. Mayhaps you might watch over us en masse while we regain our strength to take on Sydon in earnest. Would you be prepared to help us with that, fair queen?
What do you mean, watch over you?
Well, I could. Do you think it worthwhile, perhaps as a sign of faith there, I teach you a way of protecting yourself while you slumber, although I do not know if you mermaics do in fact slumber and rest.
We slumber, but we're very good at keeping watch at the same time. We have many eyes open. We see through each other's mind. It's a hive mind.
Well, I could indeed show them Leomund's tiny hut as a way of guarding oneself.
Yes,
Leomund's tiny hive.
No, indeed.
Well, we're sponges for knowledge, so even if it is not immediately useful, we will learn the spell from you regardless.
Okay, so I'll ritualistically demonstrate the production of the hut so that we might... if we are taking a long rest, that's a day, isn't it? So...
Oh, yeah. How many
affect
days do we have? Yeah, sorry, that's a good point.
I don't think we've got time to mechanically do that, do we?
Long rest?
Yeah, because that takes us 8 hours, so that's a third of a day.
I think we need to long rest on the boat back to Metros.
That's the one. Okay, fair enough.
Well, and anyway, since I offered it, I will demonstrate the construction of Leomund's tiny hut so that they might bivouac and survive here in protection until the matters are resolved between Sydon and the other peoples of Thylea.
So, just speaking as Gerald, are we not taking on Sydon here?
Well, we haven't found him yet.
I know, yeah, I presume he's upstairs.
Or downstairs. We don't know how big this place is. It was 1,500 feet tall or something or other.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of stairs to start with.
But that is our mission, is to try and take care of Sydon here before we get to Thylea, right? Okay.
If it's possible.
Cool. If it is possible.
Speaking of which, then, are we going to attempt to head to the elevator or head back to the stairwell and make our way upward, given that we dropped the bell downward?
I think that might be a good thing. Now, yeah. So we should use them as tiny huts, you know. Maybe you could use subterfuge. And oh no, I don't want to talk about subterfuge. Sorry. All good. Thank you.
So tell you what, as you contemplate your next move, I'm going to say goodnight to some children, and we'll be right back in just a few minutes. Okay, be right back, guys. We shall see. All right.
So, query, can we take a short rest, please?
I think with all this negotiations going back and forth with the Myrmeks, a short rest would certainly be in order. So feel free to short rest.
Yeah.
Fantastic, thank you.
Malcolm, when you short rested Anomia when I was absent, how many hit dice did you use up?
Oh, I can't remember, but let's say 3. You're quite beat up from memory.
Yeah, so I've got 3 left, or you used up 3?
I used up 3.
Oh, I used up 3? Fuck, I've got 8.
Yeah, heaps, mate. Alright.
Yeah, okay, when I just did that, take the short rest on the thing there, it didn't record all the hit dice.
Yeah. You've just got to roll. You roll the hit dice independently. That's one of the weird things about this thing.
Yeah, but the point is when I take the short rest and confirm, and
I know.
when I come back, let's quickly check. Oh no, it's recorded them that time. Fine.
Cool. So we're going to let's go up the ladder, up the elevator, I guess.
Well, did anybody figure out how to operate it?
Oh yes, was it just the ringing of the bell? Was it? If we ring the bell, will they?
Some sort of techno magic.
Can you remind us of how we get like what we saw in the elevator? Sorry, Malcolm.
Sure. I just manually counted up the Myrmeks. There are 41 Myrmeks on this level.
Oh my goodness! And there used to be like 12 more.
Well, yeah, a lot. So you killed the Gigan in the elevator, and there was a bell. It's very obviously an elevator, and you didn't ring the bell, so you don't know what the bell does, but it's literally just a bell.
That's it. So we can ring the bell, prepare for a fight, and take it on. Like we might see another servant maybe up the top or something like that. Or we risk walking up the main entrance, which could be heavily guarded. So either way, it's kind of terrible. But Nomia, would you perhaps want to send your little buddy up there to have a little scout around?
Yeah, definitely. Gabby?
Yes.
Go, Gabby.
Up the stairs, is that right?
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, so you send Gabby up the stairs. The next level. There's a whole bunch of Gigans. The whole level is just one room, and there's a whole 6 or so Gigans wandering around, and it seems to be some type of meat storage locker. Like a lot of, it's very, very cold in there. You see the Gigans with their 6 arms are currently in the process of collecting food, presumably to take it somewhere else. So there's a lot of stuff there. It's a deep freezer. They're collecting this, presumably to take it up, down, you don't know. But that's what Gabby sees.
Mm.
We would want to avoid that, you know.
So it's a bit late to ask or to send it back to do that, to say, did we see an elevator, another door?
On that level?
No. Wherever the elevator goes, it doesn't go to the freezer level.
Well, then I would opt for avoiding contact with those Geigans. I don't think we could sneak past them on the stairwell. Because they're either going up or down, so we either run into Geigans, or, to the elevator then. Shall we risk it?
I think we risk it.
Okay.
The lesser of two risks.
Yeah, it's a shame you don't have any more of your incense left to tell us which way around that was going to work.
Yes, no, I'm well aware that my prophetic powers are a bit useless, although I can cast a lesser one, but I have a fear that they'll just say that both ways are shit. Let's have a look here. Where are my things? Spell, message, spirit, blessing, no. Yes. Yeah, divination. No, I can't do the divination. Can I do the... Yeah. No. No. No, I don't have anything really I can do, I'm sorry.
So do you head over to the elevator?
I'm already standing in it. Sorry, I don't know what we were waiting for.
Sorry, yeah, no, I was just waiting.
I was just waiting for the music.
Oh, come on. Come on, roll 20.
Now
Through
drag
here,
everybody
through...
in the elevator. Everybody's in the elevator. There you go. There
So
we
I
go.
don't know if we're going up or down. Haberdashery, third floor, menswear.
Can I look to see if there's any instructions around ringing it once or twice?
Nope.
Can I investigate to see if there's any instructions, please?
Two things you notice is it's an elevator and there's a bell. No instructions, no nothing.
Okay. Cool.
So one ding, and see what happens.
Sure. Yes, let's.
You ring the bell. You hear a fluttering of wings, and the elevator slowly starts to ascend.
Oh, cool.
I don't. This is
What a flutter.
This is the Flintstone style elevator. Like there's actually an animal attached to it.
But it's not one animal, it's lots of animals. There's many flutterings of wings. But yes, the Flintstones analogy is not far off. And then the elevator stops. You are in this elevator here.
It's all dark for me.
Oh, sorry, just a sec.
Yeah.
Let me just check. All dark for Anomia.
You're up here, Vinny?
Yeah. I can see my character. Yeah, okay, cool.
Right. Alright, well, shall we venture out bravely as the heroes we are?
Yes, of course.
After you. Ladies first. Chivalry isn't dead.
Fuck you, old man. Yes, of course. Open door button. Open door button.
Okay. The door swings open easily.
Okay. The coast seems to be clear to another door.
Mm-hmm.
Would you care for Gabby to do some more scouting ahead?
Sure.
Very good. So I'll go to this door here.
Yep.
And listen at the door at least.
Make a perception check.
Perception.
You do hear something. There's movement. Some large creature or creatures is moving around on the other side of the door.
And does it sound like they're immediately on the other side of the door, or do I get a sense of the room size at all?
Well, with the 26, it's not a room, it's a passageway. With the way
Ah.
the echoes are doing it. And,
Yeah.
and they're moving around, so sometimes they're close, sometimes they're far away. Seems to be some type of patrol.
Right. And this door, can I test it or look at it at least to see whether it swings open or back towards us or out that way or whatever? I just want to maybe crack the door so that Gabby can fly in while the patrol is moving away from us. Like do that thing where they're not like just trying to like slip Gabby in to do a recce sneakily.
I'll do guidance on opening the doors sneakily.
Okay, we'll start from there. Make me a sleight of hand check. To
I've given
quietly
you
open
guidance. No, man.
Deliver the guidance. I just realised we didn't have Gabby on this map, so let's put Gabby on. There's Gabby. What did you get? 20. Okay.
Zvempo can't see anything.
Oh. Let's give Svenper. Yeah, that should be better, Svenper. Now, as these guys are actively on patrol, they get an active perception, not just a battle of perception. So we're looking for a 20. They got a +5 to their perception. So you crack the door open ever so slightly. And you time it just, well, I'll show you what you see. That's what you see. You see a Minotaur patrolling. And just as you open it, he seems to be patrolling like towards you in this direction. But just as you open it up, he looks behind him, thinking he heard something. So in other words, this is a perfect moment for Gabby to slink down like that. As you
Excellent.
As you close the door. Door's being silly. Stop being silly, door. It's time for a new door.
Okay, so Gabby flies in, and
I'm gonna need Gabby
I've
to
lost.
make me. So I'll give a vision to Gabby. Should be able to
Yeah.
see through her eyes now. Oh no, you can't see through her eyes. No, she's not
No, I
doing that.
can't. I can't see through her eyes. But
Ray could do that though.
well, Gray could do that, yeah. But Gray's not here.
So what are your instructions for Gabby? And I'll take Gabby on a little tour and I'll tell you what she sees.
My instructions for Gabby are to reconnoiter the immediate area, ascertain strength of the foes we may face, and stay hidden.
Well, she better make a stealth check then.
Yeah. Okay. Her stealth is... she doesn't have...
So just dexterity then.
Yeah, just Dex. So it'd just be a straight D20 roll. Gabby. Oh, Gabby.
Okay, so can you telepathically communicate with her?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Just as okay, yeah, I can't do that. But I wish I would have told her to just give a screech if she needs us to run towards her. But that'll be on her mechanical brain, whether she knows to do that or not, I guess.
You wait a minute. You wait 2 minutes. 3 minutes, expecting Gabby to come back. 5 minutes. Nothing.
Should we perhaps try again? Is there some way of communicating with me? Because I could make, or somebody else that can communicate with us, I could render one of us properly invisible if we wanted to reconnoiter that way, or do we recon in force?
If Gabby's been away this long, she's been discovered and destroyed, I imagine. So unless we can render the whole party invisible,
which I can't do, but I could
no.
make one of us invisible properly. So
Yes. I could cast Pass Without Trace, which will give us advantage on stealth. Or, not advantage, but plus 10 to our stealth rolls. But that's only going to matter if we're not facing someone directly as we go through the door. But it might be worth it.
or do we go through the door with prepared actions in case there is somebody on the other side of the door? Is there something we could do that might render them unable to raise the alarm, so to speak?
True. Well, you wizardy, clericy types, you might have some things that can do that. All I could do would be give it a good whack.
Okay. Yeah, I don't quite know what a prepared action I will have to do. Probably just fire my bow. If someone notices me, fire my bow.
Yeah. And I would throw my chakram.
I suppose I could have a firebolt ready to launch, since it's a cantrip. No harm if that's not used as we're ready to go. Although, from what I know of Okobolo and his kin, minotaurs are not, and indeed bugbear, bullbug, not bugbear. Bugbear was the monster. Bullbug was the noble minotaur we freed. Yeah. So, well, we could certainly prepare that action and burst upon the scene. and then move with pace if there are guards afoot. If we assume that the tower at least is of similar dimensions to the one to the layers below it, unless it tapers, we went up, must be at least potentially as big. So we can certainly go straight down the corridor that was in front of us that we could see. On the previous floors, there was the barracks to the north, so perhaps we could go to the south and see what lies that way. Do you
South
think that
might
reasonable?
be where were the stairs from before? The stairs were to the south, weren't they?
Somewhere over around about here
Yeah, no, that's right.
in relation, so...
So maybe... where would he be? Over here somewhere. Do we need to go up and over or through the staircase? Kind of want to avoid the staircase because it's got like big open areas.
This, I mean, the elevator we just came from, does it go... Is this the top floor?
You don't know, but it can't go any higher.
Oh, right. So the elevator, we're at the top floor for the elevator at least.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Well, I say fortune favours the brave in this case. We've come this far. I think we all prepare to unleash missile attacks of some description if we're confronted on the other side of the door.
Wait,
Exactly.
no, I lie. The elevator can go up one more level if you wanted it to.
It's got that one more level.
But we should be most annoyed if this was the throne room and that was just the helicopter pad.
Don't you think? Yeah, I suppose so.
Especially because this is Murmateki Plaza.
Yeah. No, we need to rescue the bird anyway.
Yeah. Or at least find his fate.
Yeah.
Or her fate, sorry. It's hard to tell with mechanical birds. I've never been very good about figuring out which Kalaka is which.
Clacker.
Yes. Alright, well, so I'm going to prepare an action, which is to fire bolt. If we are confronted by an adversary when we open the door, and we will listen for a lull in the patrol. If we've been waiting for 5 minutes, I think we should be listening for how often the noise seems to go by, and see if we can time it so that it is when noise has gone by, then stealthily open and go through.
Yes.
What say you?
I agree.
Right.
First of all, you got to open the door subtly. So we'll start
yeah,
from-
but we were going to listen initially to see if we could pick up a pattern at the guards moving around. Whether we might be able to perceive the pattern of how often the noise got louder and came past the door.
Okay, make
So-
an intelligence check. We'll do it that way. Straight intelligence. Well, that's a
Sorry, I did a
natural 20.
perception check.
Well, that's a natural 20, regardless. Because if we're playing around
Right.
a tiber, your dice roll would still be the same. So,
Yep.
with a natural 20, you discern several facts. Number one, there are 4 Minotaurs patrolling this, and they're all walking around in a circle, just around and around and around and around. So there is really no good place to open it, because there's always someone in the corridor directly ahead of you. So there's always somebody there.
Particles, are they walking clockwise or anti-clockwise?
On this one, because it was heading towards us and then presumably down, then that would be clockwise. If they were heading up when they got to the door here, it would be anti-clockwise. So it matters not too much. So once we open the door, if we're going...
They're heading north. They come to like the point right in front of the door, then they turn to the north, and they're just going round and around and around.
Right. So if they're going anti-clockwise, and we duck south, we go through the door and duck south, then that will be behind the one who's going north.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I think we've discerned that there will always be someone facing the door down the long corridor.
If it is one long corridor, but if they're patrolling a square and then there's another square below it.
Okay, well, anyway, we're going to go through the door, and are we preparing actions or not? Do you think?
I'll
I
say
think
with
I
your
think it would be prudent.
perception, with your intelligence roll of a natural 20, it might be possible to duck down to the south as the Minotaur turns towards the north before the other one gets here. It might be possible.
Right.
Do that.
All right. Well, we'll attempt to do that. Do you want to do that? Pass without trace.
Oh,
Increase our
definitely.
chances, and then stealthily attempt
Uh-huh.
to do that.
Yep.
Okay. So why don't you all make stealth rolls now? We'll get that out the way. So make a normal stealth roll. Particles 26. Armor's 24. Anomia 37.
I disappear.
And so the last one is 23, which is pretty damn high. Okay, so what do you do?
So we're going to crack the door, squeeze through, and head down to the south. That corridor running there. We don't know quite what's down there, but is that the way that Gabby went anyway? We don't
Gabby
know.
went in, and I don't know where she went.
All right. Well, we're going to head to the south then. Quickly bunched up as a group. Where we go.
So who's cracking open the door?
I can do that.
With guidance?
Yes, please.
Yeah. With a guide.
Once again, these guys are actively on patrol, so it's not a battle of passive perception, it's a battle of perception versus sleight of hand.
Ooh.
So 14. You crack open the door and you notice a Minotaur right there, but is heading away from you to the north.
I'm holding my breath.
Doesn't appear to have reacted to you opening the door, but as
Okay.
he takes a step forward, a guy down
I
here
put up my
takes a
hand and just hold the fist symbol just for everyone to hold, and then count 3 breaths that I'm not actually taking, and then make the finger waggling in the air symbol that everyone go 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 go.
All right. And you look to the north and you see a broken body of Gabby.
Oh,
Oh,
The Minotaur continues to patrol north. You hear footsteps coming from the west.
oh, keep moving.
Yeah.
Just
Keep
as you
moving.
get there, all your passive perceptions notice there's some type of trap set up here. Right where this X is.
Right.
Oh, no.
and are there doors to our west and east?
There's
Or are
doors
those just-
there
yeah.
and doors there. So just to the either side of it, like Particles and Svenper.
Should we go in one?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, I'll listen at this one.
Yeah, and I'll listen at the runner on the left.
Okay. So Anomia, perception. Okay, and Dharma's perception. Is it Dharma's? I think so. Dharma's.
22.
Dharma's. What you notice is you're almost certain, given the geography and the layout of this place, this is the doorway to the central staircase.
Okay.
And Anomia, you hear something as well. You, what did you roll? A 22. You hear the clanking of chains. Something large is being chained down. And actually, Anomia, make me a nature check.
Yeah. The old ranger with a -1 nature.
All you determine from your perception is a large creature chained down and some other large creatures keeping watch over the creature. You don't know what it is.
Okay. I immediately feel an empathy for any strong, powerful creature who is chained and denied their freedom. And I say, guys, it'll be a big trouble if we go in there, but I reckon it'll be worth it.
Wait, we need to keep moving.
Yes. Well, should we go in your direction or my direction? And I'll tell him.
I don't want to go in the staircase. It's the staircase.
Staircase.
Yeah, we don't want to go to the staircase. I don't know what.
No staircase. Okay, let's go this way.
Oh no!
Which way is that way, sorry?
You open the door.
East.
You open the door?
Yeah.
Well, while I'm getting things set up, we're going to need to...
Roll for initiative.
So what you see in this room... says Malcolm. Hey, where's everybody got into initiative?
I hadn't clicked on mine. So it was an 8. I just tried to click on it again, but I still didn't appear.
Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness!
Oh, sorry, I'll just set you to 8 particles. So
Yep.
you're in there now. So Anomia, Damus, Particles. Svenper, what did you roll? 22.
22.
Okay. Okay, so what you see in 25, what you see, this long... Actually, can you all make me a history check, please? Make me a history check.
Is it a history check about that dragon?
Yes.
Oh, dragons!
5's not going to do it. Oh, no, I'm looking at initiative.
22.
Thomas, during your studies and the history books, you learnt about the great goddess Mitros and her legendary dragon mount Balmitria. And now Balmitria, you've already come across her.
Got the bones off.
Yeah, and you visited her final resting place back in the necropolis, and studies and everything. And you have a great understanding of what Balmitria looks like, how she acts. And this looks like a hell of a lot like Balmitria. It is uncanny how closely this thing looks like Balmitria. It is unsettling. But as you open the door, the 2 Gigans who are guarding this creature, who is shackled cruelly with a collar around her neck. She appears to be otherwise healthy, but she is collared and shackled to the floor by multiple loops of chain. And as you open the door, the Gigans immediately shout, "Intruders! Intruders!" And you look to the north, and the Minotaur is now... looks like it's going to charge in your direction. But Anomia, what do you do?
Anomia is going to bonus action cast Hunter's Mark on the Gigan to her immediate eastish.
Yep. This one here.
And move next to the dragon? No, not next to the dragon. So up to here. And yeah. Well, no, she's gonna jump in and give this boy a good whack.
Well, Gigans are also technically giants, so yeah, go for it.
Right.
I will say this as well. You fought mini Gigans. These Gigans are much bigger than the ones you faced in the past.
They're big boys. But I mean, they're big boys, but even big boys need to get a little snacking every now and again. Okay, so I'm going to use all my attacks on this guy.
Okay.
So that's two attacks at advantage, so 4 rolls.
Advantage because...
Advantage? No, not advantage.
Well...
No, sorry. Not advantage.
Just randomly throwing out advantage. Yeah, well, the Gigan hero, not a Gigan, but a Gigan hero has 2 massive shields on its arms. And it blocks your first attack with one shield and its next attack with the other shield. They both miss Anomia.
Ah. Okay. Well, fuck that then. Advantage? Oh, yeah, no. I was thinking of monstrosities.
Oh, these are giants.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's the end of my turn. And, okay, Gigan, how are you going?
Intruders! Intruders! You hear the thumping of Minotaur feet charging your direction. Svenper, as Anomia kind of whiffs, what do you do?
Yeah, I am going to move into the... No. I'm going to heroically jump into the room behind Anomia.
Okay, great.
Actually, I'll stay here.
Sure.
Then I'm going to cast... I can only see 3 of them at the moment. So I'll cast that. I'll cast a level... I'll cast a level 5 blindness spell.
Ooh.
So that affects multiple creatures?
Yeah, that's 3 of them.
Okay. So let's start.
So the Minotaur charging at us.
Oh,
and both the Gigan heroes.
Oh, okay. So let's do the Gigan heroes first. And what's the save? It's a wisdom?
15. No con. Wait. Yeah, con.
Oh,
Wait.
not good. So both the Gigan heroes fail. One with a natural 1. A dirty 1. And they're both blinded. And you're concentrating on their blindness. We'll get to the Minotaur hero in a second. So that's a pretty good start, actually. And now we'll do the Minotaur heroes. Once again, I think I fought a lot of Minotaurs, but this one is a lot bigger. These are Minotaur heroes, and he needs to make a wisdom saving throw as well. And... oh, wasn't it rolling? There we go. It rolls a 15? Is a 15 fail, Svenper?
No. It's 15. The save.
15 makes it. Okay, so the Minotaur is not blinded, but the one-eyed Gigan's here, now flailing around. Okay, excellent, Svenper. Good start.
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, hear the thumping of Minotaur hoofbeats coming from the north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, just going to get to there and stop there. Do the Geigans get a saving throw at the end of their turn, Sven?
Yep.
Okay, so it's going to be blinded for now. I'm going to stumble past the dragon over to here. The dragon tries to bite at it, but it's pretty much pinned down around its neck, around its claws, so it's pretty powerless, but it tries to snap at him anyway. And the Geigen, I can't see you, but I can smell you, and you stink. And it's going to try and grapple you first at disadvantage. Rolls an 11 at disadvantage. And then it just comes at you with its short sword Anomia. 4 attacks at disadvantage. 17, a 19, a 14, and a 13.
The 19 hits. 19 and 17 both hit.
Okay, so 2 hits. And you take a total of 23 points of damage as they're just going crazy. Swinging wildly. And the one to the south of you is going to do the same thing. It's going to try and grapple you first. At disadvantage, it rolls a 12, so that's going to miss. And then with its short sword, it's going to attack 4 more times. Natural 1, a natural 1, a 17, and a 29. I rolled a 19 and a dirty natural 20 at disadvantage. So that's going to be another 26.
What's a dirty natural 20?
That's a drink at a D&D bar.
Yeah, 19 and a natural 20 at a disadvantage. So, bottom line, you take another 26 points of damage. Okay.
Hey, Malcolm, are they holding the chains, or are the chains on the wall?
They're not holding the chains.
Okay, cool.
You hear more hoofbeats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put them there. Okay. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just Damus. 1 to 2, it's you.
Yep.
It is you. So the Minotaur comes charging with horns down. And it's going to make a gore attack against you. Rolling a 15, which I think will miss.
Yep.
And then it takes two swipes at you. So it tries to knock you over, but you maintain your feet footing. But then it swings at you twice with its great axe, rolling a 15 and a 19.
19, I think, is me exactly. Yes, 19 armor class.
13 points of damage.
Cool, and I'm going to use my reaction to cast the old Gift of the Gem Dragon.
Sure.
Must make a strength saving throw.
These are beefy boys, but it rolls an 8 for a strength saving throw.
Alright, cool, so you get... where is it, this thing? Did it roll it? 2d8? No. I'll just roll it 2d8. And so he gets 5 damage, plus he is pushed 10 feet away from me.
There's nowhere for him to be pushed, so unfortunately he just stays there.
He doesn't. So, but if does he thump into his pal and take some force damage again?
Sure, we'll give him 1 as he screws himself on his buddy's horn, and the other will take 4 points of damage. There we go. That's how we'll do it. That's fun.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, the dragon, looking hell of a lot like Balmitra, struggles, moves, but doesn't. Damus, slowest to react, but
you might have missed me on the way through there.
Yeah.
You did those guys, and then you skipped over. I'm at 8.
Particles.
Sorry, Particles.
No,
We'll do Particles, then Damus.
Okay, well, I'm not liking the look of these great big guys running at us, so I'm going to use my bonus action. Yes, they are. But I'm going to bonus action Misty Step. Whoosh! Use my bonus action spell to jump my position to over here.
Yes, narrowly
Okay.
dodging the pit trap, which is in front of you now. But yes, absolutely.
That's all good. That's what I thought. Now, that was a bonus action spell, so I can't cast another leveled spell, correct?
Yep, but you can cast a cantrip.
Even if it's my... Right, so... sorry, I can cantrip, though, yes? Alright, in which case I will firebolt the only one that I can see clearly, which is the one at the front. Futoosh. Let's see how that's gone.
20 does hit the Minotaur. So, 22 points of fire damage. You can't do anything about that as it thumps into it, burns a little bit, singed the Minotaur fur, enters your senses. And unless you move, which you can, particles, that would be your turn. Yep,
I'm happy there.
Silver Dragon continues to struggle. And now, Damas, finally.
Okay, I'm going to move across to here and call out to the Silver Dragon. Belmitra, is that you? Is this a second coming of you? Please speak.
Just
Sorry, what was that?
I'm just thinking. Just give me a sec.
Okay.
Hope it hasn't got a muzzle on.
Doesn't reply. It does not have a muzzle, and it doesn't reply.
And then so he decides to call upon the spiritual guardians of his thing. I feel like I found a dragon of legend. Please come and aid. And so I cast a 5th level spirit guardians.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Sorry, I figured, is it 10 feet or 15 feet?
It is 15. A 15 foot.
Okay. There we go. 15 foot radiance. So I'll change it. 15.
Can I move? Am I not? I won't get an attack of. Oh no, that guy's in there right now, so I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Perfect.
So no damage.
And I say,
hit.
Dragon, behold the dragon lords of old. Please tell me you recognize them.
It acknowledges you're yelling at it, but it doesn't respond.
Yeah. Cool. That's what I figured.
Okay, Anomia. Ugh. Between a rock and a hard place.
Ugh.
What do you do?
Yeah. So these guys are blind. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
So no attacks of opportunity.
Huh?
No attacks of opportunity.
Excellent. Okay. I'm going to run over this way, away from them, and try to free this dragon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
How are you going to do that? Take the locks.
I'm looking at the manacles and everything that it's shackled by, and I try to find a weak spot if I can. But basically, it's going to be brute strength to try and like pull a hinge apart or something like that.
So make an attack roll.
An attack roll, okay.
Yep.
An attack roll. Just an attack roll.
Yeah.
With your ogre fists.
It'll be a plus that then, I reckon. Oh no, not plus that because that's a magic weapon.
Well,
No, actually, no, it is plus.
Put it this way: an 18 doesn't get through the chain. Does a little bit of damage, but nothing significant. You hit the chain, but you. Yeah. Put it this way: you didn't beat the armor class of the chain.
Right, I didn't beat the armor class of the chain.
But you get a second attack, surely.
I do get a second attack. I'm going to do my battle cry because this is good. No, I won't do my battle cry now. Bonus action, nothing, and yeah, make another attack because why the fuck not? Okay.
making a
Ah!
swing.
Even worse.
You feel like you could break it, you're just not rolling high enough, basically.
Yeah.
So no damage done to the chain.
Right.
Good.
That's that pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. Svenper, concentrating on the blindness of these Geigans. What do you do?
I'm gonna grab Damus.
Okay.
And rabbit hop away.
Sure.
I'm going to try and fight him off.
Um,
We're going to fight him off.
you can wild shape while concentrating, right?
I'm using my wild shape to have a bunch of HP instead.
Damus, do you not wish to be rabbit hopped, do I?
No, I'm trying to hold it. I'm trying to hold the line, keep the Minotaurs at bay.
Okay,
So-
in that case,
Yep.
what's the door made out of?
Iron. I should have had you guys making strength checks to make sure you can open it. So, big iron doors. Giant size
Iron.
doors.
So you mean if we make a strength check right now, we maybe aren't even in this room and getting wasted?
I
Oh,
know,
the
you make
Minotaurs would have seen us by now.
Yep,
Well, I think-
that's true.
Damus is about to be in trouble, so I'll give him... I'll give him a little boost. I'll give him a fast healing. Fast level healing.
Is he injured yet?
I am injured. I've got 60 something. So 4. Oh, thank you.
And then I'm gonna throw my hail of spores over here so it hits both of them.
Both the Minotaurs or the Geigans?
Both the Minotaurs.
Okay. So con saves. Pretty constitutional, but they're all an 11 and an 8. So spores finally come off. How much damage do they take?
I wasn't expecting to hit that, Halo of spores, and then this... That's... No, didn't mean to click that twice, but that works. It's double because I'm using my thing, so 16 damage.
Okay, so 16 to both of them. Halo of spores finally comes off. Excellent. And you stay where you are, Svenper.
I guess so. At least I've got a shield. I mean, a friend backing me up.
Another Minotaur comes thumping down the corridor. He has no place to go, so he's going to swing to the side for now. If I know they had range attacks, which they don't. This one is going to... he's going to hold his action is what he's going to do. That's his turn.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save, yes. We'll do both the Geigans now because they're right after each other. So 2 wisdom saving throws. 9 and a 7, so full damage. So what do they take?
15 radiant. Just 15. It was a terrible roll.
Okay. All adds up, and quite frankly, you guys are going to need it.
Fuck yeah.
You're going to take a step, blocking the doorway. And one of them is going to attack Damus. Now, these are all at disadvantage because they're blinded.
Yep.
So it tries to grapple Damus. At disadvantage, it rolls a 24. Ugh.
Oh, shoot.
And
He's got
so
me.
He's got you. And mechanically, well, no, it's restrained. So these are going to be straight rolls because you're restrained and it's blinded. It's going to take 4 attacks at you with its short sword. Straight rolls, a 29, natural 1, 13, and a 24. I think that's 2 hits.
So the first and the last one hits.
That's 16 and 14 damage, so 30 damage.
Yeah. And then I do 2 con saves.
Yeah, DC 10.
Pass. And
You're looking
pass.
at a natural 1 to fail. Okay, so cool.
Exactly.
Then the second Gigan is going to turn his attention to Svenpur. Try to grapple Svenpur. Fails with a 13, Svenpur. It's going to take you 4 times with its short sword, all at disadvantage. That's a miss. Natural 1, 13, and another 13. So they all miss you, Svenpur. Doing quite well.
Wisdom save?
Oh, wisdom save for the Minotaur. He fails with a 14, so he'll take 15 points of damage. Yeah.
The Gigan's not going to try and unblind themselves.
Good point. Con. A 15 and a 19.
That's both.
Okay, so they'll be unblinded. And conga line problems. This Minotaur is going to it's going to occupy his buddy's space. He's not going to end his turn there. But he's going to make 2 attacks against you. Adamus at disadvantage with his great axe. 12 and a 17. I think they both miss.
Both miss.
And then he retreats back behind his buddy. Damus, you can have an attack of opportunity if you want.
Fine.
Okay.
I'm going to leave it.
I gotta leave it. Okay. So that's his turn as he's dancing in. This Minotaur.
And that guy makes a wisdom save. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. He rolls a 15. So
that misses. That hits him. Yeah. So 15 damage.
He swings his great axe. There's going to be straight rolls against you, Damus. Dirty 20 and a 12.
Hits.
So
misses.
So dirty 20 hits. You take 12 points of slashing damage, and then he retreats back. You have another chance to do an opportunity attack if you like.
I was going to actually... Yeah, I'll do an opportunity attack on him. Cool. Where are we? Actions. Here we go. Mithril Xiphos. 14.
It is. And now this Minotaur's prepared action goes off, and he charges down the corridor, doing a gore
Wisdom
attack.
saving throw.
Yep, we'll get there in a second. 22. Assume that hits.
That hits.
13 points of damage, and make a strength saving throw.
17.
You miraculously maintain your feet, and he failed his con saving throw, so 15 points of damage. And that is
That's
his
the one.
prepared action that has gone off. Particles.
Right, I'm going to take out my tiny little mirror and my little crystal lens and light a candle and cast a sunbeam up the corridor.
Okay.
So I'm going to sculpt it around the Damus and Svenpur because they're facing the wrong way anyway. They wouldn't do it. All they're going to get is a nice tan. Whereas they will... The 2 that are up the corridor that I can see, because you've strategically put the others around the corner, at least can bear the brunt of that.
So one of them,
DC 17 Constitution save. Yep.
One of them
Figure out
fails.
which...
The first one fails, so he's blind as well. And the second one passed it, so he takes 20 points of damage. Alright, a whole lot of blindness going on. Okay, Sunbeam, and of course you're concentrating on Sunbeam.
Yep.
Ooh, nasty. Okay. Belmetria, quote unquote, struggles under the chains. Damus.
Gone!
I am going to cast... So am I currently grappled by him, right?
Oh yes, restrained, technically.
So what does restrained mean?
Disadvantage on attack rolls and advantage on attack rolls against you.
Okay, I'm going to just take the dodge action and then cast a healing word, a first level healing. Oh, no, I don't need to use a first level healing word. I need to cast a. Oh, crikey dick. Oh, I'm running out of spells. Oh, I'm going to take the dodge action. It's not going to help me much anyway.
Okay, cool. So, mainly concentration among all else. Anomia, the axe of Xander is not very helpful against these chains, though, with a bit of good rolls. Good turnaround. What do you do?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that this dragon is what we need. So I must attack. Is there any way I can help myself? No, there is no way I can help myself with this. So I attack.
Okay, that one does damage. Roll damage. Does 1 point of damage. There's a damage threshold, so 1 point of damage is done. Do a little slink of it. And you figure...
Yeah.
Can you make an intelligence roll, Anomia?
Yeah.
I just lost my page. How
much I whack this? How much I gotta whack this?
That one. 25. If you did exactly what you did, it would take 50 hits to break the chain.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Do you have any acid or anything like that? Oh, anyway, sorry.
I don't have any acid or anything like that, but I do have a Hail Mary, which is very flavorful. Which is, and I'm going to step back and heft the javelin of lightning that I got from my dead brother, and throw that at the chain. And because it's a silver dragon, I'm hoping that there's some sort of affinity, like the lightning is going to empower her to.
Make an attack roll.
Sorry,
Make an attack roll with Yeah. You missed the chain. The lightning dissipates harmlessly. Bzz. Nope.
But did the dragon seem like it liked it or hated it?
Well, strangely, the dragon looks completely healthy. It's just shackled down. You see no wounds on it. Maybe a bit of bruising around the neck and its claws, but looks pretty healthy.
We are trying to help you, dragon. Look at us. Please help us. Help you.
Well, you see it's actively struggling against the chains, but it's very well held down. So,
Right.
yeah.
Well, that's, I guess, my turn. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm trying to fucking do it, but
Svenper.
not smart enough.
Which one of the Gigans is holding Damas?
The one to the north. This guy, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Wait, I do have the spell slot. Yeah, I'm gonna use a fifth level contagion on him.
Oh, okay.
See if I can get him to drop it.
So contagion. Okay, let's have a look.
Con saving.
Oh, let's do the save
A lot of my
first.
spells are con saving.
So con save of the Gigan, not the Minotaur. Geigen. Well, he fails. That's the good news. And so you still need to make a melee attack. So make a melee attack with it. Melee spell attack. So just do a spell attack. 18 hit.
But would he have a spell ability on top of that? That was just a D20 he rolled.
Yeah. So that's so that definitely hits. I'll say, at the very least, when this spell hits, it does work, and Damus is dropped. Which thing are you doing?
Slimy Doom.
Slimy Doom.
Ooh.
Okay. So quote this one in green. As a slime erupts over him. Okay, wow. Oof, nasty Svinper. On brand though. Nasty spell. Okay, great.
And then I'm going to try and just tank for Damus. I'm going to be on top of him.
Tiny
Underneath him, you're small.
Yeah, but I have a lot of HP at the moment.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. So Minotaur is going to hold his action.
I forgot. Oh wait, no, I already used my action, didn't I?
Hold his action. This Minotaur is going to swing twice.
Do a wisdom save.
It's going to do a wisdom
Do
save.
a wisdom save. 5th level thingamajig. Here's that Spirit Guardian.
17.
17 is the number you're after.
So 12 points of radiant damage. And he's going to swing his Great Axe twice at Svinper, both at disadvantage because he's blinded. 14 and a 20.
One misses.
So we have 18 points of slashing damage as he swings his Great Axe. And he blindly runs back up the corridor. Right to there. Damus and Svenper may take attack of opportunities if they wish.
Yeah, I'll take my attack of opportunity. I think I already have. No, I haven't. It was just before my turn. I'll take my attack of opportunity. Where is it? Boom. That misses.
That definitely misses. And then this one comes charging in. And it's going to make a wisdom save throw. And it's going to not succeed, taking 25 points of damage. Realizing that the wizard is probably doing this, is going to charge in. Do a gore attack. So it's going to try and do that. It rolls an 18, which I believe misses. Okay, and that was his prepared action, so that'll be his turn.
Wisdom save?
Oh, that was... Okay, fail. So 25 points of damage. Okay. And it's going to attack... this is not the right one. This is the right one. First of all, it's going to try and grapple you, Damus, and it rolls a 25, so it wraps its arms around you, so you're grappled. Just move you aside for a second, Svenper, so we can see Damus. For the grapple, you take no damage, but you are restrained.
Yep.
And then it's going to take 4 attacks against you at disadvantage because you're dodging. So 21, a 14, a 15, and a 15.
The first one hits.
Or 12 points of damage, and make me a con saving throw.
Um,
That is it exactly. I'm at 0. Yep.
Excuse me, Malcolm. Point of order. Did he take damage from the Spirit Guardians at the start of his turn?
Yeah.
Slimy Doom. He's stunned until the end of his turn. Until the end of his turn. He can't do shit, bro.
What?
Well, he's incapacitated, so he can't move.
And he can't pick me up. He can't do anything.
He's stunned.
Or is he? He's stunned, or is he incapacitated? Like
Stunned.
Okay, good point. Can he move?
Let's have a look.
Incapacitated
Stunned
you
condition.
can, but I'm not sure about stunned.
Stunned condition.
Is stunned until the end of its next turn.
While you're stunned, you're incapacitated, you have the incapacitated condition, saving throws are affected, you automatically fail strength and dexterity, attacks are affected, attack rolls against you have advantage.
Nothing
hang on.
about...
Hang on. Because that's incapacitated as well. So you can't take any action, bonus action, or reaction.
There we go.
Move.
No concentration, you're speechless, and you're surprised in terms of initiative.
Okay, all he does is...
Sorry, those are probably the new definitions. The legacy one is incapacitated creatures can't take actions or reactions.
Yeah, but they can
Sorry,
move.
I should be reading the legacy ones correct. Yeah.
Yeah, so he can move, so he just gets out as spiritual guardians, because that's what he'll do. Okay. So that'll be his turn.
Yeah, and so that other guy takes a wisdom saving throw. I've still got 12 hit points. I'm not down.
He rolls an 11, so he'll take 25.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to try and grapple you. You're still dodging, right? So he's going to try and grapple you. And he fails with a 12 at disadvantage. So you're not grappled, but you are dodging. Okay, and then 4 attacks with his short sword, all at disadvantage. He rolled, was a 12, a 14, and a 24, and another 14. So I think that's all, 22, sorry, disadvantage.
So the third one.
Yeah. You'll be pleased to know that he does 11 points of damage.
I've got 1 hit point. Yay!
Yeah!
Now, so he's going to stay there. Okay. This Minotaur is going to go down here. Take a disadvantage against Damas.
He gets a wisdom save though.
He's going to survive that, so I'll just do these attacks first. 14 and a 16. Oh, okay. And his wisdom saving throw is a 4.
So that's 25 radiant damage.
Okay, he takes that and he retreats back. Okay. Now. Man. Now it's going to do it. It's going to charge forward, share his creature's space, and his wisdom saving throw is a 10. So first of all, I'll take
25 radiant.
And then attacking at disadvantage. Try and get down these damn spiritual guardians. Oh, he rolls a 17 at disadvantage. It's going to miss. And an 18 at disadvantage. That's going to miss.
Misses!
The dodge retreats back around the corner. And that will be his turn. Particles. Oh, you guys are barely...
Light him up, Particles!
Oh!
Light him up, Particles!
You reckon I light up the Minotaurs, or I try and light up the Gigan that's got you and also hit the chain at the same time?
I think you've got 3 in a row. You know, like it's like the multiple damage. I know it's your choice. You play the character.
Yeah. So when you say 3 in a row, so what I'm thinking, because it's a 5-foot wide one that I can sculpt around you guys, is that I am going to, and it goes 60 feet. So that is the 5
Oh, that's 2 in a row.
foot
Yeah,
in there. Will that hit? If I'm aiming in between these guys at that corner, does that hit both of them, or just can only get 2 on that straight line? I think I can only get 2 at 5 foot wide.
2. I
yeah.
think
Yeah.
All right, so I will blast
Can you
those.
move to make yourself to tidy the lineup?
you do.
I
will
can't
point
see in
out-
that corridor or put him in the room.
No,
Oh,
he's got a
Particles.
trap in front of him and everything.
Yeah. So moving forward would be bad, Particles.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
you
I know
misty
that. I
stepped
mean, I
over
could.
there.
Yeah, I could misty step elsewise, but it doesn't matter. So we'll just go back to our spell and shiny the lighty in their eyes, because also being blinded would certainly not help their cause. So, bam.
They both
And DC
fail.
17 Constitution to see if they can also see after I
This
shine the
Minotaur
light in their eyes.
to the north gets blasted away, so he's not going to count. The one
Flame
in the
grilled.
Spirit Guardians is going to survive it, even though he fails his saving throw, taking 26 points of damage, and he too is blinded.
Mhm.
All right.
Thank-
Oh. Particles, nice. Working out ways to try and get to you, but Damas and Svenper are doing a good job.
Well, maybe I do one thing. I am going to do one thing while I'm here.
Good thing.
I'm just going to. I just need to move the map so I can actually see. I'm going to glance down the corridor. I'm going to move down one. Glance down the corridor. Can't see any Minotaurs. Move back to where I was. I'm done.
Okay. The Balmetria, quote unquote, struggles with the chain but fails. Damas.
Yeah, I think I've just got to just wait it out. So, there's no. No, there is a point because I get +5 on it. Okay, I'm going to cast on myself a healing word of 2nd level variety, and I get +5 to this.
So 1 hit point, now
Oh, 15.
11 hit points. Oh, 16 hit points.
Oh, no, 15. 16 hit points. Yeah, that's right. Cool.
And dodge.
And I'm going to take the dodge. Yes, please.
And Anomia. You've done not much damage to the chain. What do you do?
Doing not much damage to the chain. I think we've got to deal with these guys first, before we can really address that chain. So I'm sorry, Dragon, and I'm sorry, guys, that I spent so long trying to deal with that chain. But I'm going to just wander over and casually whack this guy real hard.
Sure. This count as a... Now he's stunned, so you have advantage on this.
Yeah. But you know what? Why not? Let's
Whoa.
So
let's haste up.
Your hunter's mark falls off because that's concentration, I believe. And,
Oh yeah, true.
And you are hasted up.
Haste it up. And first attack.
Roll again because it's an
And-
advantage. It might be an
and
extra
advantage.
20. Okay, 25 hits.
Yep. And second attack.
One more time. 22 hits. You have
Okay,
one more attack
so-
from your hasted action.
No, but I used an action to cast haste. So
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 14 plus
Plus the 3d6.
plus 66.
So those 2 attacks and
66.
66.
This is what the axe of Xander was made for. You just cleave the guy into pieces.
Go away. Go away, stink dude. And I'm gonna wander over here, I guess, and bonus action. Normally it's a la 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 la, but right now, because these guys have been fucking with us so much, it's a just guttural, horrible screech,
Alright.
and Amazonian battle cry.
Excellent. Svenper. Oh, sorry, Svenper, you're on top of Dharma, so you're right there. What do you do, Svenper?
I kind of need to get away from him to do that. I'll use my final rabbit hop, which is a bonus action, to get... No, this could be a really bad idea. I'll get to over here.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
And then I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna summon a cloud kill with my last 5th level slot.
What?
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Yes.
Let's go
Okay.
20-foot radius sphere. Let's start there. So right there. Or somewhere around there. Where do you wish to center it, Svenper?
Basically on me.
Are you immune to it?
Details.
Because I mean, it has got a 120-foot radius, Riley. You could have jumped elsewhere and then dumped it on there. I mean, you could be standing right next to me and have dumped it.
Back there.
Uh,
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could.
but I kind of want them to attack me.
But
rather than
also,
Dharma.
rules is written when a creature enters the spell areas for the first time, or on a turn, or starts its turn there. So you can dump it on yourself and then run away.
Mhm.
The spell
Yeah, I
is
think I'll-
dumped. Riley, in charge of Svenper. What does Svenper do? Well, he's concentrating on it and nothing else. What do you do?
No, I'm gonna stick a face at them and then move this way.
Okay, cool.
Cool move.
Okay, so, well, this Minotaur is...
Wisdom
in-
save. Oh, he's in the stink as well.
So wisdom and a con save. Let's do wisdom first. Wisdom 6 fails. Con 23.
Okay, so I need to do my spell damage again. 5th level. It
roll
is 17.
5. You need to roll 5d8 Svenper, and I'll take half of that.
No, that
So
didn't work.
That didn't work. It was just a
There we
terrible
go.
roll.
Oh, sorry. I
Okay,
thought
so-
it didn't work. My bad.
Okay, cool. So it still takes damage, and now it actually gets a turn, and it's gonna try and get rid of this damn Spirit Guardians. Attacking twice at Damus at disadvantage with its Great Axe. The first one at disadvantage is a 12. The second one is a 13. That dodge
Miss.
That dodge is killing me.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
did they turn
I'm
on?
not-
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I thought I dropped off.
that the Minotaur takes a 15-foot step back. And then charges! Trying to do a gore attack. Technically, that's an attack of opportunity, Damas, if you've got one.
Yeah, I do have an attack of opportunity. I was going to use it because I may as well before I die. Where's my Xiphos? Here we go. 12.
12 misses, and he rolled a natural one for his gore attack. So that missed.
Yay!
Okay. This. Minotaur is going to come charging around the corner. First of all, he needs to make a con save for the cloud kill. That was a 24, so that's that much damage. And he's going to try and gore you, Svenper. And oh, it was a natural 20 on the gore. So you take 19 points of damage, Svenper, and make a Constitution saving throw. Cloud kill remains up. Now, can you make me a strength saving throw as well? You get knocked off your feet as this minotaur grabs its horns and it just knocks you flat on your back. And it comes back with 2 great axes attacks at advantage as you're prone on the floor. Swings once, rolls a 23 at advantage and a 28. I assume both those hit. 46 points of damage. And
how much?
46, and make 2 more con saving throws.
50, so down to. Okay.
First one's DC 10, the next one's DC, and Cloud Kill goes down. Alright, very brave those Svenper as you break concentration. Who could blame him? The Gigan hero, still in the Spirit Guardians, is going to make a...
Yeah, and by the way, he just saw me kill his mate. And I was fucking laughing about it too.
Wisdom save.
Passes?
Alright, he gets 8 points of damage.
I'll tell you what. 1 to 4 it attacks Anomia, otherwise it's Damas. Oh, takes a swing over towards Anomia.
Come on! If you had...
Grapple you with a 22, wraps you up in its arms. Keep in mind you got a +2 to your armor class. Does that still hit Anomia? It does.
Yep.
You're 21 at the moment. So he grabs hold of you. Then he's going to attack 4 times with his short sword at advantage. First one's a 16, which is going to miss. Next one's a 17, which is going to miss. 24 will hit, and a 22 will hit.
But I have a 21 armor class.
Yeah.
And I will use my Bracer Reflection to give myself a +5 to my armor class until the end of my next turn. Ba ba ba! Fuck you! No way, you didn't hit me.
He does indeed do absolutely nothing apart from grappling you. You're still grappled, so just, restrained technically. And this one, no, it's got to go for Svenper. It doesn't like those Spirit Guardians. It charges up, occupies the space of his friend. Swings his great axe twice at the prone form of Svenper. A 13 at advantage. It's terrible. And 27. You take 20 points of damage. Svenper.
1 HP.
1 HP.
Energy.
All right. Pardocles, what do you do?
Well, it's a bit of a shame. I can only really see one of them at the moment. Well, for a start, I'm just going to...
Actually, this guy can't end his turn here, so he retreats to there.
All right, okay, good. So now I can see 2 of them. So I will use the blinding light of reflecting the light off my wristwatch into their eyes again. Always very annoying. So Constitution 17.
2 Minotaurs. The first one's a 15, the second one's a 13. Oh, wow, that was good. They both get blown away by your sunlight and just turn into ashes into the wind.
Cool.
All right. Okay. I don't think I want to adjust my position from where I am at the moment. So I think I finished my turn there. I'm going to swap back to the other side just so I've got an angle into the room.
Okay, cool.
I can see the chain from there.
Valmetria, quote unquote, struggles under the chain but doesn't get any further. Dharma's still concentrating on Spirit Guardians, somehow surviving.
Yeah, I'm just going to move in. Can I get through that door? There I am. One. There. Oh, look at those eggs behind her as well. My goodness. And that just should protect me from a charge, if that's right, from a gore. So I'm just going to stay here, Malcolm, if that's okay.
Dodging?
And dodging.
Dodging, of course. Yeah, absolutely dodging.
Okay. Anomia on crack. What do you do?
Well, I'm restrained. What do I do to become unrestrained? A strength?
Let's have a look.
An athletics check or something like that, or?
Yeah, opposed rolls. So tell you what he rolls. Or do you wish to attempt to do it?
Well,
take an action to do it though. You'd have one attack after this with your hasted, assuming you get out. Well, you get one attack regardless.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
Opposed rolls, athletics or strength? Just strength.
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice. And he rolled terribly. Here's a +6 and I rolled a 4. So that's a 10.
I rolled a
natural 1 for a success. Yep.
Okay, cool.
That's your action to do
so
that.
I will action. I'll move up next to my buddy Damus. Be like, fuck this guy. Hey. And I've used up one action, and I'm gonna give him a good whack.
This one's not blinded, and a 16 misses. Puts up one of his shield, just bing, clinks off.
Yeah. So when you said I got one attack, does that mean I've got? I should have 2 actions, but I used up an action.
Oh no, actually, you could do a second attack. No, you can do a second attack because you could use your hasted action to try and break the grapple. Not that it matters since you miss anyway.
Yeah, not that it matters.
Okay.
Cool. And I've taken no damage, so that's all good. Yeah, cool.
Benpour, looking very injured with a Minotaur towering over top of you. What do you do?
Well, I'm going to activate my symbolic entity, which takes up a wild shape, giving me 44 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Takes me up to 45. Half the Minotaur Orca-Bola was. He would have cut me in half yesterday. Stupid glorified patty. I'm gonna Halo of Spores them, which is double damage because symbiotic entity.
Alright, so that's a con saving throw. Rolls 18.
Damn it. You're gonna have to try harder than that to kill me.
That's no
that's
damage.
the end of my turn.
No damage. Okay, well, do you stand up?
Yeah, I'll stand up.
Okay, so he's... He's going to back up to this door. You can have attack of opportunity if you like, Svenper.
Sure. I'll give him a whack with the mace. Not a very good one.
And it comes and charges at you with a gore attack at disadvantage because it's blinded. And the rolls a 22 at disadvantage, so that's 18 piercing. Have some of those temp hit points. And make a strength saving throw.
Strength was another one of my strong suits.
You get knocked onto the ground, raises its great axe. It's going to be a straight roll because he's blind and you're prone. 27 and no, 25 and a 20 at disadvantage. They both hit. And you take 35 points of damage, soaking up those temporary hit points. They just
How much damage?
35.
35, yep. And this guy needs to make a wisdom saving throw. He rolls 14, so I'll take 21 points. No,
Come on, mate. Come on.
No, it only makes sense to attack Damas. So, first of all, he's going to try and grapple you at disadvantage. Rolls a natural 1. Then the short
That
sword
misses.
starts. 14 at disadvantage.
Misses.
18, a 15, and a 13.
Miss.
The other rolls were
Yeah.
24, 29, 26, and 29. So,
I think those would have hit. Yep.
yeah, so dodging. Very smart.
Anomia is making the thumbs under the underarms chicken motion at this guy. Like, come on.
Particles.
All right. Well, from what I can see through the doorway, I have line of sight directly for one of the chains that's holding up the dragon.
Sure.
So what I'm going to do is, because it's still within the concentration within the 10 rounds, I will angle my light. Obviously, not aiming to hit Dartmouth. I mean, I can, from my view, I can see the edge of the circle of the Geigen, but I don't think that's a straight hit, is it? Because I can't fully see the figure.
No, it's just... Yeah. So you're going to go for the chains?
Yeah, well, what I was saying is because it's a 5 foot wide thing, I think because the way the shadows are cast anyway, but yes, I'm aiming at that chain with the sunbeam.
Sure.
So I'm sure that hits, but I'm not sure whether the damage is consequential for that, but we'll blast it with a bit of high intensity light to see what happens.
It does more damage than Okobolo did.
Right.
But it's going to take a few more rounds. It does technically 19 points of damage, as it has
Okay, well, let's...
I forget what it's called, but it reduces the damage by 10. But it's looking quite damaged. If you did that maybe 2 more times, it might break.
Yep. Well, it might melt that.
Awesome.
Valmetria struggles in her chains. Damas.
Yeah, look, I'm just going to take the dodge action. I think, yeah, just take the dodge action because that's the best that I can do. I will give Anomia a first level healing word. Sorry, I'll actually have a look at my spell thing. Looking so... Oh, no, I won't. Sorry, Valmetria.
Yeah, that's
It's
sweet.
okay. Yeah, I'm just going to take it easy at the end.
So just
Taking
dodging.
the... I'm just dodging. And is that the other dude up there, is it? This Minotaur up there? Okay.
Did you just move into his path?
No, I'm moving back in so that I'm staying close to the Geigen. I saw there's a dude up there. Anyway, cool. The end.
Svenbro, you find yourself on your butt again. What do you do?
Taking you so long to kill a Paragon. You're not a Minotaur, you're a Minotaur.
It takes
then
1
I'm
point
going
of
to-
psychic damage for that. I'll take 1 point of psychic damage for calling him a Minotaur.
Well, I think I'm screwed unless this works, which probably won't. I'm going to cast Feign Death on myself and trying to trick him into think I bled out.
Feign Death. Let's have a look. Feign Death. Yeah. Okay, so you feign death.
Wow.
Oh, we'll see how the Minotaur's turn is now. As you feign death, he's going to be confused. He's going to make a medicine check, and no matter what he rolls for his medicine check, he thinks you're dead. Now, it's not suicidal. Steps over you, Svenkur. Opens the door to the north. And says, "You lazy bastards, wake up!"
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save for the Geigen. Was it 18, so half damage? What's half?
Oh yeah, I'll roll it again. 5th level. Come on. Stupid thing. Uh, 8.
Okay.
So
I've got to take Damas again. Tries to
Yep.
grapple Damas. Actually, does he already have you?
Even with the chicken wings maneuver.
You don't know how much it hates the spirit guardians. It wants them gone. So 11, the grapple misses. The short swords, 17, 16, 17, natural 1. I think you're holding in there.
Mm-hmm.
Whew! Particles.
All right. Well, melt chain. Let's give that another blast and see if we can't make our problems either monumentally worse by unleashing a dragon that has not been raised up properly. But anyway, here we go. Some focus blast. Ooh, but better damage this time. Ooh.
Oh.
Chains break.
Ooh.
Oh.
And the dragon just lets out a guttural roar and comes over here and is going to attack this creature. Is it blinded or anything? No, so just straight attacks.
Let me say this to you, Malcolm. How do you want to do this?
It's going to angle it up just up here and angle her breath weapon so that it only attacks the Geigen hero. If it makes its save, it's still going to die, but I like rolling dice. So 13d8 takes 52 points of damage, and as Belmitur quote unquote breathes on this Geigen, he just, what type of damage does it do? Turns into an ice statue, and then she whips her tail around and he smashes into 1,000 pieces.
Oh.
Alright, and she lets out a roar of defiance. And one thing you know about dragons talk. It still hasn't uttered an actual word. And as this is going to get complicated again very soon as this Minotaur wakes up its friends, I think it's late here in Canada time, so I think that's a good point to end it, my friends.
Oh my gosh.
Hopefully you'll
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
Proteus back next week.
Yeah, with all this healing. There's
You
a,
need it.
to all intents and purposes, a dead rabbit in the hallway. We've got a dragon. We've got a dragon.
Yeah.
Oh my
it's
gosh.
It's your turn next, Amos.
I know. I'm going to speak some Draconic. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Wow, great
You
session.
that old silver tongue on the old silver dragon.
Oh yeah.
And this
Let's
all
go.
happened because Anomia wanted to be a nice person and break the creature free of the chains, which has happened. So, interesting choices.